Alright guys, we're going to have a tour of the Harbor Walk. It's May 15th, so there's I don't think it's finished, but we're going to take a tour. We're starting at St. Peter's Park, and we are just going to walk it out. And you may not hear my voice if I speed it up. There won't be any voice, but right here, we get the brewery on your left, and we got St. Peter's Park parking lot and the Chamber of Commerce in the background. And we're gonna head down to Harbor Cove. Harbor Cove is like your first part, and it's a great view of the working waterfront. Probably one of the best views of the working waterfront that there is. They're all kind of cool and unique, but there's benches made of granite, lobster traps, all different kind of fishing boats. The town landing right here, fish plants, the harbor, lobster boats. There's a couple of our lobster boats that tie up over here, the Stanley Thomas, the Bunny R, Tiffany Marie, and we'll just walk it out. But this is a great spot because there's benches. You can sit here, you can go to Virgilio's or Cafe Sicilia, grab a sandwich, come and eat it right out here. It's a beautiful spot. Over here to the right, the Yankee Freedom. I believe, I'm not sure if they do, I think that's a deep sea fishing boat, not whale watch. Hey, Brian from Lat 43. We're doing a Harbor Walk tour right now, big. Minglewood Tavern in Lat 43. You could come check them out. They have really state-of-the-art green technology in this restaurant and some of the best seafood in town. Go see Brian at the bar at Minglewood. He's always kicking it down there. Great burgers at Minglewood Tavern. Just about every day of the week they have a special. They have a pizza special one night, a burger special one night, great outdoor dining. Then you have this, on Fisherman's Wharf, there's all kind of explanations of the different kind of flounders and fish and lobsters, all these different panels talking about commercial fishing in Gloucester. So it curves around the Lat 43, and this material right here that they use is beach glass, and it's a porous material. I guess the water just seeps right down through it. So we're gonna head up right now. I'm not sure. I think it goes right up here. The Fisherman's Wharf is right here. And that's I think it's the Boston Seafood Display Auction. So this kind of cuts through their parking lot, right up to Roger Street. So here we are on Roger Street. We're going to work our way down. And there's all access to Main Street. You can cut up this way by the Pilot House, in between the Pilot House and Cape Ann Savings Bank. You can cut up in between the Topside Grill and the Turtle Alley. But this curve right here brings you right back down onto the waterfront where the Gloucester House is, and there's all landscaping and landscape design. Our own Kim Smith helped with the landscape design. But this is another spot you can really see the commercial waterfront. The Fisherman's Wharf offloads their boats right there. Got a guy working on this bench. So here you have, down on the Gloucester House Wharf, you have the Seven Seas Whale Watch, and you also have the Thomas Lannon. The Thomas Lannon with a view of Cape Pond ice in the background. Thomas Lannon, what I consider, on a nice sunny day in the summer, one of the best things you could do in Gloucester. It's The Ellis family, some of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. Really, really nice people. And we continue on. And here we are. In front of us is I-4C2, place that God only knows if that will be developed. Let's hope, but we don't know. So at the end here, they're still under construction, but this is going to lead you, they're going to probably put some of that wood decking over this, and then it's going to lead you up onto the deck here, where a lot of the commercial boats tie up. You got a lot of lobster boats that tie up at this dock. We'll go up on top and check it out. So from here you get a great view of Cape Pond ice, and in the background the old paint factory which Ocean Alliance has purchased, and if they ever get their funding they're gonna do some kind of marine research there. A lot of commercial boats that tie up here. Nice pretty spot to sit. They got benches down here as well, and in another couple weeks or so all these lobster traps I imagine are going to be set, so this whole run is going to be pretty clear. So you keep walking down here, and you can probably see some lobstermen working on the gear. You walk all the way down. Beautiful views. Not much, boys. Good trip? Yeah, great trip, man. Thanks. So then you come to the end here. There's going to be a staircase, and head back to Roger Street. Back to Roger Street. This is all under construction still, but I'm not sure, what the timetable is. I think they said June, sometime at the end of June, but I'm not positive. This area here, though, I-4C2 is a piece of property that has sat dormant for a number of years through terrible problem zoning that just doesn't allow for much of anything to happen that makes financial sense for someone to invest in. So we're gonna go up here. This obviously is all boarded off because it's under construction. But we pick it up again, and all along there are these granite slots. When this is complete, there are going to be Bluetooth receptors, and if you have a Bluetooth cell phone or something like that, when you get up to each one of these plaques or places, it's going to tell a story related to that particular area or some kind of Gloucester lore. So it's it's going to be fantastic, a guided tour without having to pay a tour guide. And we're coming around, coming up on Harbor Loop. We have the building center on our right, and we're going to head down. This is going to bring us to another section of the harbor where there is Peter Mullins Wharf, the Coast Guard Station, the Maritime Heritage Center, Fitzhugh Lane House. There's a pretty nice stretch of historic Gloucester down here. Just after the building center will be Peter Mullen's Wharf. It used to be the old Empire Fish. Empire Fish handled a lot of product back in the 50s and the 60s, and the 70s. They did the same type of processing that our family did. Now at Peter Mullen's Wharf, Peter Mullins owns the Western Venture. It's a huge herring boat, and they land herring at this dock. They also sell herring to the lobster boats and tuna boats. But you can see that mound right in front of us. That's a huge herring net that's underneath there, and this is where the trucks back down to, the trailer trucks back down to put those big vats of herring on there, and those vats end up heading up to Maine and down to New Bedford, all over the place. Continue around Harbor Loop. On the right we have the Coast Guard station. The current Coast Guard, people that I happen to know are super friendly. They encourage you to come down. They have t-shirts for sale inside there, but they are really a friendly bunch. And they've taken some initiatives to really reach out to the community and be a part of the community. So you come down, the Harbor Master's office is right here. You can